What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I've not been as active the last few days. I've been very busy preparing for Christmas, as I think we all have. I have been active in my Discord a little bit. I will talk about the trades I made, the dips I bought, what tokens I bought, and yeah, my general feeling for the market next year, ending this year, going into next year, really. And yeah, let's jump into the video. One more thing, we've almost hit 200 subscribers. Thank you all very much. Yeah, the aim still is 500. So yeah, let's keep powering on. And in this rate, we'll hit that in a matter of months. So yeah, thank you all very much for that. Everything I talk about is my personal opinion. And let's jump into the video. All right, so here we are. As I said, I would talk about the market in general a little bit today. I wanted to give my opinion going into next year. We're still at 3.3 trillion, which is still quite good in my opinion. We've obviously dropped back down on Bitcoin considerably, and the altcoins, but I also think we've recovered a nice little bit, and I think we might have found a new level for the next few months in which we will see start to see this up and down sideways movements before we see either another big correction or another push up. What we are starting to see happen a little bit more is some bad news along with the good. This always happens when Bitcoin and everything is pumped. Some negative news comes into the market and starts dumping, start causing big sells or panic sells or whatever, which presents us with really great buying opportunities, which is exactly what I did the last few days. I'll just grab my Discord really quick. Yeah, so I opened a small position on Axelar AXL. I bought more Caspa. I might do a video about Axelar later on and explain why I bought it. I also added a bit to my Veracity. I added a bit more on my stock portfolios. Also, I wanted to buy more Solana, Ethereum, AVAX, Bitcoin, Sui, and Luna Classic, but I already bought those. So I was waiting for a bigger move down to buy more of it. But sadly, we just went shy of my goal, and then we started to move back up. But yeah, all the buys I made, basically, they're all in at least a little bit of profit or a break even. So yeah, I'd say we didn't time the exact bottom on everything, but it doesn't matter. We got good prices, especially going into next year, I think. So yeah, in general, I think we've set ourselves up for a very good next year. I wanted to talk about our DCA portfolio. I did a video about this earlier. Now, well, it's almost at the exact same worth again, so you can't really plan for this. But at that time, I bought the absolute top of the market, and I explained I will be doing this in a video every month. We will be adding onto it and the time I think is the correct period to dollar cost average into this. So with that being said, I thought I'd do it live on this video. And let's say holdings, blah, blah, blah. For now, let's say let's add $200 to each of these positions, 5 positions in total, which would mean $1,000 monthly buy-in. Now, obviously, not everyone can do that, but it's doable with $100, $200, $300. But the reason I'm using 1,000 is just because it's easy to do the math on it. So let's say we add let's say we add, confusing the two tokens, but let's say we add another, let's say we add 560, let's say we add 600 Doge at transaction at the current price. And let's say we add 0.022. We add some Bitcoin. Let's say we add some Solana, which is basically 1.1, 1.05. We add some Solana. We add a little Ethereum, 0.61. And let's say we add another bit of BNB. Let's do that a little bit less. Yeah, so 0.3. So roughly $1,000 in. Obviously, these amounts vary a little bit, but I got a little bit more on the one and a little bit less on the other. It doesn't really matter. What I intend to prove with this is the power of dollar cost averaging, and the dollar cost averaging works long term. Now, for some reason, I have an ad behind me, but it kind of distracted me, but it doesn't really matter for the video. I will be doing this every month. Every month, we will be adding to these buys and showcasing the power of dollar cost averaging, especially over a year. So every month we will do this update, and yeah, let's keep at it. All right, so back at CoinMarketCap, as I said, 3.31 trillion. Yeah, a decrease, but still overall still good, still higher than when we started this bull run, basically. Yeah, when looking at the Bitcoin at the daily chart, I don't really like trend lines. I trade more on basic support and resistance. So yeah, we broke a little bit down here, but we held this line, and this line was also my next dollar cost average position for Bitcoin, at least. So this is where I wanted to add on more. So we were just shy of it, but I did buy on this dip. Only I bought a little bit higher around this area because I missed the absolute bottom, but I did buy a little bit more. That's why I wanted to wait until we had a bigger pullback to add a bit more onto it. And obviously, had we gone lower, I would have added more onto it as well. But as I said, I think the selling pressure is starting to decline, and we might see movement between these levels, like between 100 and 90 is where I think the sweet spot is for now. As I've said before, I think February, March next year, like this year, I think early next year we will see another push up, maybe even when Trump gets inaugurated. I think it's at the beginning of next year. I'm not exactly sure which date it is, but I think it's early next year, and I think that will coincide with another bullish moment. So that could very well be another reason for another push up, where maybe even new all-time highs. I think is very doable, considering the buying pressure we've seen on such short term as well. So I think that's generally my consensus for next year. And as Bitcoin moves up, everything moves along with it. Not the exact same time, because as we see now with Bitcoin cooling down, we do see more movements in alts. Obviously, altcoins also dumped, but they are recovering, and in my opinion, faster than Bitcoin does. And I can see it in the general worth of my total holdings. You see a big drop down, but it's also recovering. Considering I don't have my main holdings in Bitcoin at the moment, I can see it's recovering quite quickly. It's not there yet. Obviously, I'm down a little bit as well, but yeah, with the amount of crypto, if you measure in amount of crypto, I'm good. For now, I'm just gonna watch and see what happens. Maybe buy a little bit more if we do see a little bit more of a dip on the way to February, March. If we do see a big pump before that time, yeah, I'll take profits again. Like if we look at the Bitcoin in the hourly, my BITUNIX chart, it held this level nicely. We've touched it twice. And yeah, I still say I think this will be our new sideways movements. Possibly a little bit lower. That's why I drew it at 90 and 100. I think this will be the sweet spot, the area where we will see movement. Now Solana, I have bought this dip and that one. And if we had dropped further down, I would buy more, possibly at this level or that level. I drew these support levels a while back, a few weeks ago. I always like leaving them on and then going back to that chart a few weeks later, seeing what happened. But we can see that pretty much it coincided. Like we touched this level, we bounced back up. We rejected this, we went down. Obviously, we broke it, and we immediately broke the second level, but we have recovered. And as you can see, that's even also a small support level, which I hadn't even drawn yet. But let's put it on. So obviously that's a bit of a support level as well. It's tried to break it several times, but it bounced back up. So yeah, I didn't buy this level. I did buy above it, but either way, I'm good. I had my buys in. As you can actually see, we are in a little bit of profit on that buy. So for now, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. Especially like I said, going into next year, I'm expecting new all-time highs, or at least, the very least, we go back to this level. Yeah, I think we're all set up for next year. We're set up perfectly and comfortably. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I just wanted to do a short update for before Christmas, before the end of the year. I will be a little less active on the videos. I am active in my Discord. If you want to join it, there is a link here below. Yeah, you can ask me all kinds of questions. You can talk to me. I'll try to answer ASAP, even through Christmas and New Year's. I will be active in there. And yeah, if not, I'll have a very great Christmas, everyone. Have a great New Year as well. And yeah, let's make 2025 the year of crypto with all of us. And yeah, if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe, so it'll enable me to do this more and more. And yeah, if not, just leave a comment saying Merry Christmas or whatever. And yeah, have a good one, guys. And I'll see you in the next year.